Bonjour, 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 bonjour. Hello everybody, je suis Commentos Aranudu de la Cosa Imperial Monumentos de la Ponte. I'm Queen Commentos, the Hoodoo Queen of the Imperial Court of Milner Meadows de la Pound, owner of Commendos Kanja, the creators and founders of the annual Hoodoo Queen Kanja Fete, the proud owners of Kanja South, KanjaSouth.com, Kanja South Publications, and the Conjure South Hoodoo Institute of Traditional African American Conjure, Root Work, and Divination. Bienvenue, so mon cher. Welcome to my channel, everybody. Welcome to the free weekly Zodiac readings live. So, you may be wondering why I'm going live today instead of a um, recording video. But before we get into that, you know what you got to do. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, leave a sweet, kind comment below, and give this video a thumbs up. All right, good morning. Hello, everybody. Hopping right on in. Yes, indeed, indeed. So, as I mentioned, I am going live today. Clearly, we are here. And that is because yesterday I did my bone throwing series all day, and it was literally like a 4, almost 5 hour long class straight, like no real breaks other than me having to get the food once it was delivered or whatever else. But other than that, it was just straight. And so my voice was tired, it was exhausted, and my head was not straight. So I said, you know what? We'll just do it live this morning. It takes less effort to go live than it does to do a whole recorded video. So there's that. Now let's get into these announcements. So I don't have any notes here because I didn't want y'all waiting too long, and my mornings are normally already planned, like from 5 a.m. till 8 a.m. There is something to do either every hour on the hour or half hour. There is something that I'm doing, whether it's just waking up, stretching, then it's like meditation, and then it's my skincare regimen and shower, and then it's let the dogs out, and then it's walk the dogs, feed the dogs and the cats, and all of those different situations. So there's that. So I had to do all of those things this morning and still managed to make this happen. So here we are, right? Um, Announcements. Well, first and foremost, again, I want to say that I want to thank each and every one of you that have made your purchases for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. We have some special gifts in the box for you that you are absolutely going to be thrilled over. Um, Yesterday, during the bone throwing series, for whatever reason, like half of the people didn't weren't I won't say half, maybe 3 or 4 people weren't in the class, and it was on a Zoom. I emailed a Zoom link to everybody, and for whatever reason, it wasn't received. I don't know what the issue was, but I did record it, so I hope that I am able to email that over to you. I will look to see who those people were. The only issue with that is um, well, even if you got your bones late, you got the link on time. Um, and that's something else too. The bones are late. We actually sent the bones out, and I think my shipment guy paid for 1 day shipment for some of these, and some of them were late. But regardless if you had your bones and hands or not, the classes were still had. Thank you so much. And so the only issue with me, um, I don't know if I can edit a Zoom recording. I'm gonna see if I can. If I can, then after downloading it, maybe I can put it into my video editor and see what I can do. And the reason why is because some people purchase just the intro, and so once the intro part was over, those people were removed from the Zoom, and then we followed through with the rest of the series. However, if I can't do that, I'm going to have to think about another way to figure that out. But um, yeah, this is why I also like doing the classes on Facebook, because if they're pre-recorded and you're in there, and I can separate the different classes. And I could have did a intro class and then the series class, but the intro class is a part of the series. So there's that. But anyways, hopefully you get your bone soon, and hopefully that we can get you the video if you did not receive it. But it literally, I think maybe it was maybe four people that weren't in the that were not in the actual space. Okay, I see that I have about 34 viewers on right now. I'm gonna need those for every viewer I have, a thumbs up. As I mentioned on another live, when we are going live and we're doing these things, especially these free weekly zodiac readings or these free daily pulls, this is a service that is being given freely. Our payment as readers or diviners are these thumbs up, are the subscriptions, and all of those things. So please make sure that you do give this video a thumbs up if you are watching. So there's that. What else do we have to discuss? Yes. There is a series of classes that I have never taught before that will be popping off in the month of February. Be on the lookout for that, because I'm probably only going. I will probably teach this cluster of classes. The cluster of classes, I probably won't teach them again until like 4 or 5 years from now. Just like I do the doll baby classes, because the information is so deep, it is so heavy. Y'all, something just flew across my face. I know we got this Christmas tree over here. That's something else too. I saw somebody post this raggedy post about, oh, it's funny how y'all let go of Christianity, but you want to keep Christmas. Let me tell you something, my baby. The reason a lot of you don't have the results you want in your magic is because you have disconnected yourself. That is a whole bug. In fact, I think it was half dragon or bat or something. I don't know. So anyways, a lot of you don't get the results you want because you have stepped into traditional spirituality with a modern mundane mindset. Okay? What does that mean? We're taught very young, you keep your friends close but your enemies closer. Ain't no better time to get close to somebody than the holidays. So yes, and I know that we're in a pandemic. But if this was not a pandemic, I would invite my enemies over for dinner. Why? It puts me in a position to choke you out spiritually. Okay? If this was, and that's like why, if you see me in your church, I am up to no good. But it doesn't stop me from going to church because it's a Christian church and Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I'm not there for that. I got works to do. On you. Turn to your neighbor and pat them on the back. I sure will right after I rub my hands through this dirt and this earl. Okay? Very simple, very easy. So, a lot of people who have become so elevated that you're literally oblivious to connecting, okay? To connecting to the traditions versus creating your own. It's so annoying. I don't want anything to do with Christianity and Jesus, whatever else. I don't do no holidays and da 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 da. Okay, and that's the same reason you don't have a Bible in your ancestor space, because you don't want nothing to do with Jesus. But what you don't understand is, my baby, your grandma, your grandmother, or your grandparent, that person prayed you into existence using that Bible. So you honor them with having a Bible on your ancestor space. Not because you are practicing that practice. Just like if you were Catholic, you would put a rosary in your space. Not because you are still practicing that faith. But if that is a representation of your ancestors' faith, then it must go there. Even if it's a representation of your ancestors' faith, you don't have to use the Bible in your space of conjuring hoodoo, okay? But as a space of representation. But you also have to understand the reason, again, that we were able to really work the way we were able to work, okay? The reason that we are able to work the way we work because we were able to get close to our people. It wasn't, I'm gonna write your name on a petition. I'm gonna, write your name in a circle and make sure that it's unconnected and it's all together and all of these things. That's not what we did. It was about that physical connection. Trust me, I will make my whole rounds through multiple best place to get people. Holidays, funerals, and pastor anniversaries. Always the best. That's when you get the majority of people. So you show up to the church. Yes. Better yet, I'm gonna bring the tater salad. All right. And this bowl is fixed because I'm gonna hand it to the usher that I don't like. And you think just because you got gloves on, you about to catch your spiritual smoke, my baby? I love that hat. Touch your hand. Ooh, girl, I love. Who did your braids? It's that thing that people don't get, but you become so. Oh my gosh, like I am so elevated and I'm vibrating on such a spiritual level because of all my downloads and the uploads and the control alt deletes and the power on off switch and all of these things, cord cutting, cord connecting, power cords. I don't know, vocal cords, all these different things. And it's just like you're completely creating something. Yes, download and stems. Yes. Whereas all the Wi-Fi connects are just right. The router is up. Like all of this extra stuff that has nothing to do with the tradition. Not with the tradition. Okay? And so, and again, I do tell people, if those methods and modalities and things work for you, then they work for you. But don't stamp traditional on it. And don't be all high nose. Because when you're high nose to these traditional ways, you're really snubbing your ancestors. You're quieting what they've done and what they do and what your elders are doing. Okay? Y'all think everybody's sitting up with these head wraps on with beads around their neck or whatever else. No, my baby. They are in a good old leisure suit or whatever the situation may be and a beautiful Sunday hat ready to go to work. That's what your hoodoo lady look like. Okay? Deacon so-and-so is the conjure doctor. Just saying. But anyways, I say all of that just to say, we gotta do better when it comes to these holidays and whatnot, and understand the opportunities you have because of them. Because that's what they were used for. All right. Next thing, focusing on. Let's see, classes in February. All right, I have a new community service. Most people have gotten their oils again. It's holiday. I am assuming it is holiday mailing issues or orders, a reason why some of the oils haven't got to people and so forth and so on. So anyways, with that being said, just know that many people, if not everybody, should have your Ojon Rapi oils already. If you have your Ojon Rapi oil, your quick money oil, take a picture of it and tag me on Instagram. But also too, when you use your oil and you get your blessing, let me know that dollar amount. I want to announce what we have accumulated financially with that. I want to see so far, it may be over $3,000 worth of blessings that people have gotten already just in the short amount of time within using the Ajam Repi oil. Um, to date, I think the highest has been about over the years, over the 3 years or so that I've done it, has been annually. I believe it's like been like 60,000, if I'm not mistaken, because it was like 60, and the other year it was like half that. So, um, let me know what your blessings are. I want to tally up every year. I I love to tally up how many financial blessings come through for you all. Soon as I got mine, I know that soon as I got mine, you will know. I have $1,000 coming to me Wednesday, and I haven't got my oil yet. Okay, Miss Val, but I'm gonna tell you how this works. When you do the candle service, that's the working. That's the blessing. The oil is bonus. But when I did the ritual on the 14th, at that point, when I concluded on the 14th, at that point is when those blessings begin to go. Also, you have to understand that your financial offering to me is the green light for the spirits to start working. It's no different than you giving an offering to Aloha on Orisha. Once you give that offering, it is then that person's, the deity or the spirit's choice to begin blessing you then, to set things in motion then. And normally that's when things do begin to shift at that moment in that transaction of that offering. So your offering of whatever that financial, what, $33 or whatever it was, or $35, whatever it was. So anyway, so there's that. I have another community services coming up. It's a big one, big one, big one, big one. I will it is not uploaded yet. It is not uploaded yet. It will be uploaded next week. This will be I'm combining two. I normally do this one in December, but I'm combining two. This is my Good Luck and High John community service. November, December, January are my big conjuring spiritual community spiritual service months. But because this year is, I want to combine the Good Luck and High John. That will come with, you will have the option of actually getting either just a High John root, or I may actually construct you a High John Grigri that will come with an oil. So it will be a High John Grigri packet and an oil. People right now are going crazy about the oil. They're like, Queen, when is the High John oil coming out? When the High John oil coming out? When the High John oil coming out? So that will be an option. So I don't know if I want to do 3 separate options or just 2 options of service and then just make it all one thing. It'll be easier if I just made it all one thing. If I just said, if you do the Grigri packet, you also get the High John oil. So there's that. Or if I'm just going to send the root. On the business front, it would be more efficient if I just sent the root versus conjuring High John to bless you. But it would be more efficient for you if I did it that way. And I prefer efficiency. So I'm going to do it that way. So there's that. So it'll be a gree with your High John and then an oil as one situation. But that'll be that is not available now. That will be available next week, and there will be a limited supply because I have to go through and count how many roots I have. Okay? How many roots that I have available at this time. Someone says I received $1,000 last month. I put drops. I received $1,000 last month. I put drops in my sister's shoes, and she won $2,000 Friday night. Yo. All right. I need to start writing this down. Where's my pen? Here it is. All right. So we're already at 3,000. And then we had somebody just said another 3,000. Then somebody else is receiving 1,000. So right now we are at 7,000 already. Good morning on Friday. I won $1,000 and a slide at 2,200. All right, so there's another $1,000 plus $2,000. So there's $10,000 already of testimonies from the Argent Rapide oil, like in the Argent Rapide service. $10,000 already. I'm telling you, I love my Argent Rapide. So we have Argent Rapide candles. We have Argent Rapide candles. And apparently, there is something I gotta check on, so I'm not gonna mention that. Y'all better turn the casino out. What you see? What you see? So, and Val said, oh, I have more coming. All right then, my baby. Listen, I'm here for it. Just pass it along. Hello, Queen. Hey, hey, y'all. Missed that bone club throwing class was fire. Thank you so much. Let me head to the casino right now. Do that. Do that. Them hands, my baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I mean, and what's so funny is I do this all the time. Okay, I will tell you this. Honestly, I cannot tell you who this is. And I forget them because I put them, it's a family member. I put a family member in this working, and they, I would lie to you not, accumulated $70,000. I did the service on Saturday. They received their call on Monday. 70000. Yes. And so honestly, I could honestly say that we have $80,000 already in the community service, and that went to one family member. One family member was like, "Put me in this service," and they said, "I don't know, but every year I keep asking about it, and I forgot to put myself in it. Always, I always forget about me." But anyways, they got their 70, and then they bought me a gift. They bought me a really, really nice gift. And I'm like, wow, I am so grateful. So, honestly, we really have 80,000. But because I'm looking for these testimonies, I'm like, okay, 10, 7, or whatever else. But then I forgot, oh yes, 70,000. I did the working on Saturday, and they got their blessing on Monday. So, 80,000. So we probably are going to, I think that if everybody lets me know their financial blessings through the Argent Rapide service, it would not surprise me if we do $100,000 this year. Y'all, I know that I am certain that we should hit $100,000. I am certain. And what I want, and the thing about it is this: if you have received your blessings, I need for you to like DM me what you have or what you have gotten. And you know I don't DM, but I want this done because people are not going to believe what I'm saying otherwise. But I know that y'all are putting them in the comments right now, but I think I want y'all to DM me or something. I have to figure it out, but I want to have my receipts. All right, so there's that. Also, please make sure that you follow me on my artist page, Cotalia. I have a lot of great, wonderful things that are about to pop off with Cotalia that you're going to want to be a part of. One of that are my personal vegan veggie recipes. I just did a vegan veggie bean pizza yesterday that I will probably end up posting over there today sometime. It's just a really quick 6-minute video to tell you how I did it. It's absolutely incredible, very delicious. But I will be sharing that, and I have some other great things that we're going to be getting into. And I don't want you all to yeah, someone says hit the thumbs up button. It's free. I got 60 something viewers right now. Let's hit that thumb up button. Please. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. So there's that. Now let's get into these free weekly Zodiac readings. But y'all, go follow me on Instagram, Cotalia. Follow me here on YouTube. I promise you, on that page, as I was thinking about this morning, it's going to be so heavy in really helping you all, one, see my journey through see my journey of health and happiness. But when I say happiness, I don't mean, oh, just what I'm having fun doing. I mean truly obtaining peace. Really what a peaceful life feels like, looks like, with your physical body, with your spiritual body, with your passion. Yes, it is my music. Yes, it's me dancing. All of those different things. All of those different things. But it's really, it's a beautiful experience that you don't want to miss. And it also gives you another insight into my life outside of Queen Commodore. Oh, thank you, Ben. You're very kind. You're very kind. All right, let's get into these free weekly Zodiac readings. When I do my free weekly Zodiac readings, I go from Capricorn to Sagittarius, Capricorn to Sagittarius. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag. Okay. And blessed Sag season to everybody. I am also a sister Sag, so this is our season. I will be using the Essence of the Queen Oracle. And again, I'm telling you, this week I'm going to be releasing things on my Cotalia page that you're not going to want to miss. I promise. You're not going to want to miss. There are going to be some things that you can do with your family, your families, that will just bring so much joy to you during these holiday seasons. Through this holiday season. Dayla girl, calm down. Dayla's going to go to doggy school. I'm sending her away in January because she needs it. German Shepherds need it. You are adorable and sweet as you can be. She's sticking her head through the door. I know, Dayla. I can't let you in here because you know you're going to be all up in my lap in situations, and everyone has seen how our lives go when we work together. And it always ends with me almost nearly having to fight you. All right, I am so hungry. I am so hungry. Oh well, it is what it is. Here we go. Capricorns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, the first card is the card of the crab. Okay? The card of the crab is a card that represents the space of ego and pride. So what this is telling you, Capricorns, is this week, get out of your feelings. Do not allow your feelings to get in the way of what you are trying to accomplish. Okay? Do not allow your feelings and your emotions get in the way of what you're trying to accomplish. So be aware of that. But then also too, when this card comes up, I often see people coming to you maybe in an aggressive manner or with a snappy attitude, or the situation or environment is not as welcoming as you like. And so you may be quick to pop off. Before doing that, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying before you do it, ask yourself, what has this environment, this person, this circumstance or situation, what have they been experiencing? What have they been through today that has them reacting in that space and in that way? What is that? Because if you can find an understanding in that, then you won't respond with the ego. But if you realize they're just being an asshat, then you better serve it to them, all of it. Give them all the smoke. Listen, if there's not smoke in the city because they just want to be a little shitty, then you just need to go in on them. Excuse the language this morning. This is what happens when I go live, and this is a Cotalia mouth. Okay? This is a Cotalia mouth. So, just saying, you may have to just, give them that spiritual smoke. Aquarius. Fragile. Fragile représente la fragilité et la faiblesse. This is weakness. This is fragile. This is a card that literally says for you this week, there's doubt. There's worry here. There's not a sense of faith. So let me explain this to you, my Aquarians. This week, so that is your card. I'm giving you the solution. This week, you need to move within your week with confidence, with knowing, with absolutement, with certainement, with absoluteness, with certainty. You don't want to be questioning. Don't question what you know. Okay? Don't question what you know. Don't question what it is that you are manifesting. If you are manifesting something, then it's manifesting. Period. I will make $500 by the end of the week. It is done. And you don't question it. But what you have to understand is that when you receive that blessing, see, for example, you may only get $200 physical dollars, but you may be saving $300 in shopping or gifts or whatever the situation may be. So understand that you still got your $500. So don't doubt the manifestations. Don't doubt what is transpiring in your week. So go into this week with confidence. Go into this week with faith. Understand that you have succeeded and you have accomplished before you have received it. D'accord? Merci. Après ça, la poisson. La poisson représente l'enfant. So this is the child. This is the baby. For my Pisces with the fish. Okay? Pisces with the fish. This is about a week of one. Somebody could be pregnant. Okay? You can be a whole pregnant. All right? All right? So there's that part. But then, all right? This is also a space of innocence. So understand this. For this week, as you are maneuvering, it sounds like Dayla is chewing on the stairs. Venez-moi. Appuie de la main. Videz-moi. I hear you. Cut the shenanigans. Got it? Okay. So, anyways, I bought Dayla a soccer ball yesterday. It looked like it's been through 2020. If 2020 was a soccer ball, my baby girl is pregnant. She's a Pisces. If 2020 was a soccer ball, I'm gonna have to show it to you. So, anyways, moving right along. This week is also a space of innocence. So, understanding that what you may be experiencing, it may be harsh at the delivery, but understand that it's innocent. Understand that somebody could be assisting you and make a mistake. Don't take it as, oh, they coming for me, or they are trying to there's deceit within their motive. No, they're innocent and they just may have made a mistake. So be careful with your space of judgment this week. One, check to see if you're pregnant. Number two, but then also to just be aware of that this week is going to be, it's going to be a truly a genuine good week. Oh yes, pregnant, not just pregnant, a whole pregnant. All right. um so yeah, so there's that. So this week you may be experiencing a lot, but I need for you to be able to receive it in a genuine, kind, innocent way. All right, you have to be receptive and to these to the assistance. All right, good, wonderful. Aries, you get les amoureux, les amoureux, les amoureux. So this is the card of the lovers. This is the lovers card. This card tells us that this. Oh, she's definitely acting out up there. Definitely. So, anyways, this card is literally telling you, my Aries, that this week you need to put your energy into your new relationships. This would be a good week to connect with some new relationships. This is also a week to invest in your current relationships, making sure that you have not disconnected yourself. Okay. I know this is a live and I'm gonna have to keep it on topic, but somebody just asked, can Papa Legba bring financial blessings? If you're not a Voodooism, don't be working with no Loa, no Orisha, period. If you are a devotee, if you are a devotee of a Orisha or a Loa, you just need to give honor and give them thanks for whatever they bring into your life. And that's all I'm going to say to that, because I'm not going to get into that conversation. Okay? So Aries, again, make sure that you have not become so invested in other spaces of your life that you have begun to neglect relationships. So this will be a good week to reconnect, to re-nourish, to water those different relationships that are valuable to you. Whether that is romantic, personal, professional, but it's all about that space of relationship, union, and coming together. Okay? Taurus, you get the card of success. This week for you is a week of success. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I can't go, oh, well, do this, do this, do this. Taurus, you have a successful week. Okay? All right? So it's a successful week. But let me tell you about success, though, so I can give you a little insight on success. Success looks different to everybody. Do not confuse success, your success, with the accomplishments of others. Do not compare or base your success off of the accomplishments. Because you accomplish something does not make you successful. Okay? Accomplishing things is the receiving end of, to me, is the end of, or the results of being successful. Success to me is being efficient. Success to me is that journey to that accomplishment. It is learning those lessons. As I tell people, for example, a lot of people go, well, success to me is being a millionaire. Well, that's good. Success to me is my family. making sure that my family is good, making sure that my community is good. When I see my students manifest their things, that is success to me. That is my success. When I see one of my students spiritually um, launch a business or something and they are utilizing traditional practices, that is success to me. It's not, so is it important to understand what success is and to receive your success. A lot of people like to go, well, I want Oprah money. Baby, you can't handle Oprah money. You can handle your money, Claudia. Claudia, you can handle Claudia money, but you can't handle Oprah money. Oprah money is Oprah money. Oprah worked for that, and Oprah had to go through her journey. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot be a billionaire, but I'm saying you can't be a Oprah billionaire. You're going to have to be a Claudia billionaire, or a Bob billionaire, or a Dela billionaire, whatever the situation may be, but that has to be your journey and your success story. So don't get caught up with the accomplishments of others and be grateful for your own. D'accord? Merci. Après ça, Gemini. Gemini, you get the card of the storm. The card of the storm says this week for you, there will definitely be some difficult shifts that are coming. Maybe some difficult shifts that will happen today, but understand that there will be some troubles that are to come. But let me explain this to you, and I say this often: trees that win bend with the wind. So when that storm hits you this week, go with it. Don't fight it. Learn from it. You don't lose in this journey. You learn in this journey. Okay? You do not lose in this journey. You do not lose in this journey. You learn in this journey. So if you get caught up, okay? If you get caught up in the rain, you missing that your seeds are being watered. Okay? I don't get to go run through the park, baby. Good. Because your crop is being watered. All right? So understand why. I used to ask my ancestors when things were going on, what lesson is it in this for me to learn? What lesson is it for me to learn in this storm? Okay? Okay? So that's what's really important here. What is the lesson to be learned? Not to take you off subject, but to inform you, I was given all of these things from my mother who came from my grandmother. I'm Haitian. That's fine. That's lovely. You can be given things for an altar for Papa Legba. Buddha, I don't know why. There's not a part of Haitian religion or culture and a chakra situation or whatnot. So you can have all of those things. That's perfectly fine. And you can be Haitian. That doesn't make you a Vodouizon. Not all Haitians are Vodouizon. And again, this is just not the way the Loa work. You don't just set up an altar and they work for you in that way. I am a Vodouizon. I am initiated. I do have, or say to have had, Haitian ancestry. I don't claim that because I don't have the receipts on it. But as a Vodouizon, as someone who's been initiated in the religion, I am educating you that that's not the way it works. You should thank Papa Legba for whatever financial blessings he is going to bless you or has blessed you or is blessing you for, period. Unless you are able to call in the spirits as a Ogan Omambo who is of the correct age to do so. Okay? Because your life validates the shape within you as a Mambo or a Ogan. If you are that and you are having a Met Papa Legba or Fet Papa Ogu or Met Agwe or whatever the situation may be, and you have the ability, and you have those drums, you have all three Rada drums, you have your Makut, you have all of those things ready to go. Um, I was also not born in the U.S. I was born in Port-au-Prince. Okay, again, it doesn't matter that you're Haitian and you're born there. I'm telling you in the sense of working. Now, this is the thing about it, because you asked me, can Papa Legba bring me money? So my thing is, if you're using Haitian as your stamp of validation of working within Papa Legba or working within Voodoo, if that's what it is, as because you're Haitian, then don't ask me the question. I should be asking you because you're Haitian and I'm not, right? So, but if you're going to ask me, then I'm going to educate you with what I know from my papa, who is from Jacmel, Haiti. He was a master drummer. Actually, family was one of the families that created some of the instruments within Haitian Voodoo. Very well respected. Pretty much, there are streets within Haiti named for his people. He's literally like Haitian Voodoo royalty. And I'm just giving you the education when you ask me that question. So unless you have the ability to do that, Papa Legba don't work for nobody. Ozuli Foida don't work for nobody. Ozuli Danto don't work for nobody. They can and may bless you as a God, as a Loa, but you don't control them. You don't give them offerings and they're going to do something for you. It's their choice to bless you or not. So your best option is to light a yellow candle, depending on where you are regionally within Haiti, or IIT. Yeah, depending on where you are, the colors vary a little bit. But I would encourage you, light a yellow candle, put it at your front door, and say merci, merci un peu, Papa Legba, for whatever financial blessings you bring into my space. Give him honor. And then once you are initiated, if you decide to be initiated and you go further on your journey within Voodoo, then baby, summon him, bring him forth, bring him forth, call him down, and he will and he can bless you, but I cannot give you the information of how that looks on a priest level versus just serviteur, a devotee of the Loa. D'accord? And like even me as an initiate, I do not work with no Loa. Like I don't, this one works for me and do this working for me and all of those things. I don't do that. But I do but for my personal religion of Haitian Voodoo, I give my honor, I give my thanks. And I am a mentee of the King and Queen Mother of Voodoo, which is over all Voodoo in the world. He is the Pope of Voodoo, and those are my mentors when it comes to the religion. D'accord? So anyways, Geminis, going back to Geminis, just understand that you may have and this is why I don't, thank you so much. And that's why I try not to get off subject, because as a teacher, I can't give you a little bit and be like, just run along. Like, this is deeper than that. And it is important to me to feed you all with substance when it comes to spirituality, because this is our foundation. This is our base. Everything in our life revolves around our faith and what we believe and what we know on a divine level. So if I give you half-ass information, you're going to have a half-ass journey. And you're not going to reap the full benefits or resources from that. So there's that. And the same way I'm giving you substance here, I'm going to give you even more and more personal substance on my Cotalia page. So get over there and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Alrighty, so that was Gemini. Cancers. Cancers, you get the card of reflexion. Reflection. Okay? This card says that this is a week that you need to dissect. Dissect your life. We're no longer reflecting. We are no longer reflecting. We are dissecting our lives. Do not make no altar for any Loa or Orisha. If you should not be making an altar for any of them unless you have been instructed to do so through and I'm not speaking to you. This is another Miss Short Term. I'm responding to somebody else. Don't set up no altar. Don't start putting 9 and 8, 10 glasses of water on your table. Don't start doing a lot. I mean, y'all, it's a whole discussion. It's another video. It's another video, without a doubt. So anyways, going back, Cancer's reflection. We're no longer reflecting. We are dissecting. We need to start looking beyond the surface. Because a reflection just shows you this. But to dissect is to go beyond the surface. Okay? To go beyond the surface. Whitney Turner said, y'all better take some classes and learn something. Okay. Hello, Raylene. So, so we want to, for you this week, stop focusing on the symptoms of the issue. Focus on the issue. Don't worry about the sneezing, the coughing, the runny nose, the itchy eyes, and the sore throat. Handle the flu. Okay? So don't worry about the room ain't clean, somebody didn't pick up the toys, or there's no orange juice in the refrigerator, or whatever the situation may be. Let's handle the real issue. The relationship in your house isn't working. Let's not get caught up with this. Oh my goodness, I can't keep money isn't flowing into my life abundantly. I don't have what it is that I want, and da 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 blah 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 da 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 da. Well, baby, it's not that money isn't coming into you; it's that you don't know how to manage money to keep money. You're not investing you're not investing with your money. So it's very important for you to bring that energy to that. So focus on your money management, and you can do the rest. Focus on your relationship, and the rest is fixed. Focus on that illness, and the rest is fixed. Very simple. So even for me, I'm going to tell you, this is not my sign, but with me personally, this is a Cotalia conversation which we'll be having, which is, I have been hearing very, very clear. Don't expect good health when you're not being good to your body. And though my health is not horrible at all, and every time I go to the doctor, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're healthier than a horse. I also understand, though, that the issues that I do have, the issues that I do face, is due to my lack of care, like actual self-care, caring for my body, treating my body in the best way. So if I don't treat myself, my body good, then I'm not going to have good health. So my issue is, where's my water intake? How physical am I? All of those things. Also recognizing your body. I am an athlete. I come from a line of athletes. My mom was a second place gymnast her whole career. My dad was an All-American football player. So I literally am an athlete. My body is made to be physical. So if I'm not physical, if I'm not doing stuff, I'm killing myself. So she's about to get on it. When I say body, yada, yada, about to be snatched. Watch and learn. And that's gonna be my Kotalia journey. Get over there. No. So, anyways, there's that. So it's about cancers dissecting, getting to the source of issues, so that the other matters will be eliminated or elevate depending on what that is for you this week. Leo. Leo, le nid. Le nid représente la maison. Leos, you need to focus on your house, your home. All blessings for you this week will come from that space that is your sanctuary. What is that? I don't know. But anyways, your house, your home is where your blessings are going to come from. Okay? Very simple, very easy. And once you identify where those blessings are within your home, that is a space you need to water. Within any issues that happen this week, they're probably going to come from your small circle or your own. Again, find out what that is, and everything else will be fine. This is a matter of really handling your house, investing in your house. This may be a time for you to put energy into buying another house. Not saying buy one this month or this week, but moving even. So there's something about the space of your home that needs attention. Okay? Focusing on your home, those within your home. Home is where the heart is. Where is your heart? Okay? Oh, Elizabeth, your kids love watching me. Well, thank you, Elizabeth. I do apologize to your children for any profane language that I may use. And I apologize. Je suis désolé. Children that are watching, when you are an adult, you can use your mouth as you wish. As a child, do not use the words, any bad words that I am using, although it does season and flavor conversation. And as a person of color, we like seasoning. A lot of it. All right, up inside. The next thing we have is Virgos. You get the card of faith and strength. Faith and strength. For you this week, Virgos, it is about being steadfast in your faith. It goes back to the other card that talks about your knowing, being absolute, absolument, exactement, certainement. It's really important that you, very important that you are very sound within your faith, having unshakable faith. Whatever it is that you're doing this week, whatever it is that you're growing through this week, do it with the knowing you have succeeded already. Do it with power. Do it with passion. Make that very, very, very clear. Okay? Make that very clear. Make that very strong. Don't question. Don't doubt. Don't worry. Don't have no anxieties. No stress within this week as you move along your journey. Know that you've already succeeded before you have received it. Okay? Let me say that again. Know that you have succeeded before you have received it. Know that. That is where your faith is. Okay? That is investing. Invest in whatever it is that you're wanting to do, knowing that you are already well taken care of. Okay? Wonderful. Libra, you get the card of the crown. The card of the crown tells us to whom you may be, he or she. If you're going to be the king or queen, then you got to wear the crown. This says that this week, the things that you have asked for, that you wanted or needed, that you shall receive. But understand that the things that you have asked to be put on your plate, you must be accounted for. So you got to be able to carry the weight of that plate. You have to be able to carry the responsibilities of that plate. So be very clear and careful about what you say and you speak into your life this particular week, because what you ask for, you're going to get. So don't ask for ask for more than you can take. Okay, if that makes sense. Don't put more on your plate than you can eat. What is the saying about your stomach is bigger than your eyes, or your eyes are bigger than your stomach, right? So very, very important not to be greedy, but be logical, be sensible when you are moving along your path and you are creating things, asking for things, manifesting things, bringing things into fruition. Okay? Merci. Thank you so much. You all, I have 68 thumbs up. I have 69 thumbs up, and I have 66 people watching, which tells me that each and every one of you have given this video a thumbs up, and I am so grateful. I am so, so, so grateful. Thank y'all so, so very much. I want to say this may be the first time that I've gone live, and I have more thumbs up than I do people ever. I think this may be the first time, so high five to us. Congratulations. Like, those are the kind of things that I'm grateful for. Like, and I'm just like, and I will just go around talking about it all day. So there's that. Scorpio. And I love the live too, so you really see how I do read. Like when I am doing a normal reading for someone, you sort of see how I'm reading. Scorpio, you get the card of Rose Hip. The card of Rose Hip tells us that there's going to be some emotional, as a Scorpio, when being a water sign, there's going to be a lot of these emotions coming through this week. There's going to be maybe some emotional discord, maybe some emotional issues, like less favorable. But this is what I need to say about this. This tells us that we need to, very simple, the ancestor says grounded. Stay grounded all week. Be grounded all week. Hold that space. Don't allow yourself to become engulfed or immersed in a lot of emotions where you are dysfunctional. Truly be grounded, be centered, stay in that space all week. That's the space that you need to be working towards and fighting for, is staying in that sounded, grounded, centered space. I see you, Miss Dayla. All right. So it may be an emotional week for you. All right. And après ça, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we get la passion. La passion représente la motivation. D'accord? La motivation. La motivation. This is the card of being motivated, having motive, drive. This is a week where we must be driven. The things that we say that we want, we need. It's not funny, and I won't even say it's a coincidence, but it is literally adding up. Yesterday's card was the King of the King of Clovers, which is a card that represents, yes, here we go. The King of Clovers, which represents, and this is the Carte de Creole. My new playing card said I don't know that I'm going to sell these or not. I don't know. I may just give them away. I just really don't know. But it was a card about commitment. And yesterday, due to the gift that I was given through the person who got this $70,000, and everything's just lining up with committing to my health, committing to my health, committing to my health. I was like, all right, commit to my health. I got to commit. And so if you're going to commit to something, you have to be motivated. You have to be very motivated. And again, I'm thinking about my health. I'm thinking about my well-being, my physical body. And so as a Sagittarius, getting this card of La Passion, this is a card that again talks about that motive. You have to have drive. You got to have that, you have to want it. You have to have that desire. So this week it is really about putting a lot of staying motivated. And so let me tell you this. My throat is so, this is why I knew this. I knew that's why I hope I'm able to sing tomorrow. Um, but my throat is so scratchy right now from talking 5 hours yesterday and now doing a whole nother hour this morning so quick. The space about being motivated. It is easy to stay motivated when you know the value of what it is that you are working towards. So um, for me, I know the value of my physical body. I know where my physical body is going to take me. I know that my physical body is the vehicle to my opulence, to my dreams, to my desires, to all of those things. And so um, I know when I think about my physical body, without my physical body, I cannot be a successful singer. My voice, okay, the value of my voice. Okay. Ancestors were like, you should have did the free weekly Zodiac readings today. And I thought about not doing them because I knew this would be tiring at my voice, but I have a responsibility to you all. Um, and so when I think about the value of my physical body, I understand that the stronger my physical body is, the more I can do physically. So with my dancing and things regarding becoming a musical entertainer or actress or whatever, I understand that if I keep up my physical body and I am on this earth long enough that I am able then to have a family and children and be married one day. If I'm able to keep my physical body intact and in shape and how it needs to be, then I am able to fulfill other things. I'm able to be here for you all. So I have to understand that even in that space of motivation, and my motivation is to make sure that I am at my healthiest, that may mean no free weekly Zodiac reading. That may mean even no singing or whatever situation may be in order to be my best self. And so the value. So when I think about that, is not, oh well, I'm gonna lose weight. That is a benefit of having a healthy body. But the value, the richness, the substance of family to me outweighs weight, you know, and all of those things. So there's that. So Sagittarius, I hope that you were able to accept all of those things. I thank each and every one of you so very much for taking this time this morning to watch. Many blessings to each and every one of you. I am now going to go shut up and drink something hot and probably start doing a little bit of decorating. Oh. Yes, that's another announcement. I hope that people will watch this all the way through. I am still reaching out to people for your New Year's readings. So I have not forgotten you. You have not been forgotten. You will be getting your reading, your New Year's reading. Those will probably start next week as well. So many blessings unto you. Have a great one, and I will see you next time. I'll be on too.